Hello my culture family, and thank you for tuning in today. As you can see, I brought you out here to a different location today. We're in the Bayside section of Naples, Florida. This place is absolutely breathtaking, very nice, and the best thing about it is that they have a Tesla charging station here, so I can easily just go park my car, charge it up, and I can go enjoy some food, I can take a walk, I can do just about anything around here. Everything is really close by. We're gonna talk about one of my favorite topics, as you guys know, that is Tesla stock. Is it still a buy? And if it is, at what price should we be looking at it? And where's it gonna be in the next few years? For some of you who don't follow Tesla as closely as I do, what I wanna tell you is that this week is going to be the last opportunity you're gonna have before the S&P picks up Tesla as one of their newest stocks. So what this means, and I'll try to wrap it up very easily for you guys to understand, the S&P 500 is a basket of companies, some of the biggest, most profitable companies in the entire world. This is a place where it's going to really solidify Tesla as a company, and it's going to not only do that, but it's also going to become a must-have in all of the funds that are tracking the S&P. So what I mean by this is that some people out there who really don't want to invest in the stock market, what they do is they either give their money to a money manager who then goes and buys funds, or they buy the funds directly themselves, and these funds have to track everything the S&P does. So if the S&P now includes Tesla, that means all these funds also have to go out there and buy Tesla. And there's going to be a lot of Tesla that's going to be bought in the next few days by these funds. Up until Monday, which is going to be the day where it's going to first trade on the S&P, you're going to see a lot of people buying this stock, because no matter what the price is come next week, the people who are managing these funds have to buy it. It doesn't matter if the stock is $400 or $1,000 or $10,000. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's a little bit extreme. Bruh. It doesn't matter what the stock is next Monday, they have to buy it. So what a lot of people have done up until now is they're buying it because they could flip it to the funds on Monday. But if you get caught up in this, it might actually come back to bite you in the ass. Now, let me give you a little bit of a backdrop on why I feel so strongly about this company, Tesla. Well, not only do I love the vehicles, I own a Model S and a Model X, and I have a reservation on the pickup truck. So that's wishful thinking, and hopefully I can make some money to just buy that thing outright in the future. But my journey started a long time ago. I was working from home one day, and I just needed to start investing into different things than real estate, because I wasn't able to buy real estate at that time because they wouldn't fund me because my credit was shot. So I started doing some day trading, and I started taking some of my IRA money, my 401k that I rolled over into an IRA. I took some of that money, and some, when I say some, I mean most of that money, and I started day trading with it. But I was day trading BS penny stocks. And if you guys know anything about the stock market, penny stocks are the most volatile, riskiest stocks you can own. I lost about 90% of my money, which wasn't a lot. I think I might have like $11,000 to $15,000 in my account, but at that time that was all the money in the world to me, because remember, this was the post-crash. All those months of me making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on real estate, that wasn't happening anymore. As a matter of fact, I was foreclosing on my condo in Miami. I was foreclosing on my primary residence in New Jersey. It was just a really rough time. So I only had less than $900 left in my 401k. So what I did at that time is I looked around and I said to myself, just like I tell you guys all the time, invest in what you believe in. I saw that there was this guy who was inventing the new concept of the automobile, which is the electric automobile, in a new way that it's never been done before. So what I said to myself was, I have to get involved in this, and I want to buy one of those cars, man, but those cars are way too expensive. I think they were like being rumored to be $100,000 for these Model S's. So I did the next best thing. I took the rest of the money that I had, and I found out that Tesla was actually a publicly traded company. So I bought as much stock as I could with the $900 I had left over, which was roughly about 5 shares. Nothing to be super proud about, but it was all the money I had left. But the moral of the story is that fast forward now, over 10 years, that stock is now worth $15,000, from $900 to $15,000. So if I would have taken the $15,000 that I had in my 401k and I just tucked it away in Tesla, the company I believed in so much, and forgot about it completely, well, I would be sitting on over $200,000 today. And that is the power of investing when you know what you're doing. So is now still an opportunity for us to buy this Tesla stock after it's run up 1,700% since I bought it, 700% just this year? Well, the answer is absolutely yes. In my opinion, Tesla has a long way to go. It's going to probably be a stock that you're going to be wishing that you invested in further down the road, because a lot of people out there still think that Tesla is an automobile maker or auto manufacturer, and that may be true on the surface, just like Apple is a cell phone manufacturer. Tesla got their start making cars, but they've graduated very quickly into a lot of other things. They're a technology company that has more money now on their books than they know what to do with. As a matter of fact, they have $20 billion on the books, so much money that they're actually going to take the money they just raised from a recent stock sale, and they're going to invest it in treasury bills because they have nothing else to do with the money at the moment. They're building factories, they're doing all this stuff at a tremendous rate, quicker than anyone's ever been able to do it, but they still have no need for the extra money. It's insane. So in my opinion, the stock will see $1,700 by 2023. Now I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just looking at the numbers. I'm just looking at the overall picture. Obviously, there could be black swan events. There could be unforeseen things that we don't know that may happen. But what I am saying to you is that there are very smart people out there who I follow and I listen to and I look at their analysis, and they're 100% right. So in the short term, Tesla stock may tank, and I'm going to talk to you about that right now. Tesla stock, because of the volatility we're seeing right now in the market, within the next week or so, it could run up into the 700s or maybe even touch $800. It's very likely it could do that. But then it could also drop tremendously because there's a lot of people who are just waiting for the price to run up that much so they can sell it, and then they could buy in at a lower price later on down the road. So what am I going to do? What is my strategy for the next upcoming week? Well, like I always say, I am so glad that you asked. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a very close eye on this stock, because if it drops, it's currently right now trading at about $630 a share. If it drops under $500 or close to $500, I'm buying in again. Not a lot. I'm going to start doing some dollar cost averaging. If it drops under 500 and approaches the 450 mark, I'm buying a lot more. And if it touches anywhere near 400 or cracks the 300 numbers, I'm telling you guys, this is the opportunity to load the boat and go crazy. This is going to be your opportunity that you might only get once in a lifetime, or the last opportunity you might get to invest into a company like this that in the future may 5x or more from the time that you buy it. So definitely still an opportunity to buy in Tesla. I don't suggest that you buy in right now between now and the run-up, because there's going to be a lot of craziness going on, and I do think you're going to be able to get better numbers within the next few weeks, maybe next few months. We don't know. I could be completely wrong, so don't listen to me. I'm just making a video and telling you what I'm going to do, so hopefully this is going to provide enough information for you guys to understand where you need to be if you want another perspective on the topic. Is Tesla too expensive at this price, 500, 400, wherever the price is that I might be buying back into? Tesla was expensive when I bought it at 170 bucks. It was expensive back then. Everyone kept saying this company is going to go bankrupt. This company is way too expensive, trading on multiples that shouldn't be traded on. The fundamentals were not there. See, the thing about Tesla is that Tesla's not like your ordinary company. Tesla is a company that's a blue chip, and it's also a growth story still all in one. There's not too many companies that are like that. You might be able to compare it to maybe an Amazon or maybe an Apple, but this thing is really in a league of its own. I'll tell you right now, I'll make another prediction. I believe that Tesla will be the most valuable company in the world within the next 10 years. And right now, the number one company is Apple. They're at $2 trillion valuation for their company. Tesla is at $600 billion right now. But the speed at which Tesla is growing right now, and once autonomy, when the cars start driving themselves, once the insurance kicks in, once the energy starts to really kick in, man, I'm telling you, there's no limit for this company. So in the future, my speculation of $1,400 to $1,700 for this company may actually be low. Am I gonna get into the technicals with you? No, because it doesn't make any sense. If I showed you their technicals and I really broke it down, on paper, the company doesn't make any sense for you to invest in. But from a perspective of looking 5 years into the future, 10 years into the future, and looking to see who is it that's running this company. One of the most, if not the most intelligent person that we have on this planet today, Elon Musk. There's no telling what could be done with this company. The only danger that I see for this company is that something might happen to Elon. And I really do hope there's a very strong number two. You know, I don't think he's building these many companies if he doesn't have strong people around him. So that's probably not a huge, it's not a huge worry for me. Just like when people thought that Steve Jobs passing away would be the end of Apple. Yeah, it took a hit on the stock, and you know, there was a little bit of gloom on the company, but the company is doing better than ever. So I believe if Elon's doing his job, which I know he is, and he's building a strong culture, and he's got ideas and projects to last for the next 10, 20 years, this company is going to be just fine. So don't worry about the technicals. I'm not going to bore you with that today or probably ever in these videos, because what I'm going to tell you guys is more from a sentiment perspective. I do my homework on the back end, but if I show you guys that, you guys will just be clicking off, and that's not what we're here for, guys. We're here to give you education and entertainment, so that would be edutainment, right? So we're not going to bore ourselves with spreadsheets or boring data, but just know I'm looking at these companies very thoroughly for you guys, so you don't have to do the heavy lifting. And if you like that, give this video a strong thumbs up and consider sharing with someone else who needs to get into investing. So if the stock does start to see some more volatility and wild, crazy moves, I will do a follow-up video just to give you guys an update on what my strategy is looking like. And if you guys have another company that you want me to review for you, just leave it down below in the comments. Or if you have questions on Tesla, believe me, I know Tesla in and out. I may not be as technical as some of the other people who actually know about the chemistry that goes into the batteries, but I do know the company, I know Elon, and I know the cars because I drive them on a daily basis. I just want to thank all our new subscribers who have been joining the channel in the last few days. Thank you for that, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.